What's up guys, it's your Ranger Boy here and welcome to a discussion video, and especially today's topic is something I've been planning for such a long time, and now I'm so glad that I can finally make it despite having barely any time thanks to university. In today's discussion video we will discuss which POKEGIRL actually has the best goal and how much character development did that goal actually provide to all those girls. Before I will start, I will say that I will solely base my ranking on the goal itself and how much this goal has helped the girls to develop. I will not rank the girls because of their appearance or their characters, so no need to worry about that, guys. But without any more hesitation, let's get right into the video! Unfortunately, I have no other choice but to rank Misty's goal at the bottom of this video. Why? Well, let me explain as good as possible. First of all, she has to place last because Misty has no goal anymore. Because unfortunately she had to break up her journey with Ash and Brock back then so that she could take over the Cerulean gym, and if she wouldn't have done that, then the gym would have been shut down. Having such a feeling of responsibility in regards of her gym is really admirable, and I have respect for that. But would she have ranked higher if she still would aim for her goal of becoming the best water trainer in the world? Sadly, not really, because in regards of goals, Ash and Misty have this in common. Both of their goals are really superficial and don't really have a clear definition. Think about it. What does it mean to be the best water trainer? Does it mean to catch every water Pokemon? Or does it mean to encounter and bond with every water Pokemon? We don't know. Also, compared to Ash and Brock, Misty never really showed any kind of character development or ambition of getting closer and closer to reach her dream. Ash got closer to his dream by improving his battling skills from region to region, with the exception of Unova. And Brock always invented new kind of Pokemon food and new treatments for Pokemon. And in the end, he realized that there are limitations of only being a breeder, so that's why he decided to expand his possibilities by becoming a doctor. And Misty, during the whole journey through Kanto and Johto, made barely any attempts to get closer. Best example for that are the competitions she has participated in the past. Beach Beauty Contest? Queen of Princess Festival? Pokemon Balloon Race? Okay. The only competition she might have improved her goal is the Sea King Catching Day and the World Cup, which only takes place every 3 years. And again, it's not her fault, but more the fault of the writers, who filled the first gen anime with lots and lots of fillers to expand the runtime. She doesn't even have future potential to fulfill her dream because of her current situation. As a gym leader, she always has to stay at the gym, and thanks to her sisters who are just downright lazy, Misty even has to spend more time in the gym. Furthermore, because of her gym being water type based, there's nearly no chance that she will encounter new Pokemon, since trainers won't challenge her water Pokemon with other water Pokemon, but instead of course they will use Pokemon with type advantage. So to sum up everything, because of her superficial goal, her lack of ambition and her current situation as gym leader, Misty places so low on this list. The second worst goal has to go to Iris. Let's have a closer look at Iris' goal. Iris' goal is to become a Dragon Master. But what is a Dragon Master? First, you would assume that a Dragon Master means to be the best Dragon Trainer, because in the past, Iris has challenged skillful Dragon Trainers like Claire or Drayden. But the village elder from Iris' home village is also called a Dragon Master as well. What I understood is that a Dragon Master is someone who can read Dragon Pokemon's mind and bond with them. And that's it. There is no other explanation, which in the end makes her goal even more unclear compared to Misty. Like, what the fuck? But Long, if her goal is even more superficial than Misty's, then why is she still above her? For several reasons. Firstly, because of course she still is following her dream. But more importantly, like it or not, although Iris' goal really isn't the greatest, she at least shows ambition to fulfill that goal. She challenged numerous trainers, including 2 Dragon type experts and even Xenochamp Cynthia, to understand Dragon types even more. Also, she nearly constantly battles in tournaments, and while using this method, she's able to improve the battling skills of her Pokemon at the same time. That's why I always say that Iris is the best battler among the girls, because she always is able to improve her battling skills. But improving her battling skills doesn't automatically mean that she will get closer to her goal, because first, she doesn't encounter many Dragon type Pokemon to improve her Dragon Master dream. And secondly, Iris has barely any Dragon types to improve her goal with. She had Axew right from the start, so their bond can't be deepened any further, and although she managed to bond with her Dragonite, that Pokemon still is a stubborn mofo. The only improvement I can see is actually with her Gible, but that's actually it, because then she also only has Emolga and Excadrill, and they're not really Dragon type Pokemon. So Iris' goal is even more unclear than Misty. but she's ranked higher due to her great passion shown in regards of her goal. Now it's clear that there are only 3 girls left and all those 3 girls have a similar goal. But which of those girls has the best goal? Thankfully, I have the aspect of ambition and character development to judge the girls. And therefore I unfortunately, and with a slight broken heart, have to put Dawn on number 3. And the reason for that is simply because of the purpose of her goal. Her dream is of course to become a top coordinator. But why? Because of Joanna, aka her mom. Because her mom was a top coordinator in the past and that's why she wants to follow her footsteps. In my opinion, that start of her goal is kinda generic and kinda boring, but that one purpose in regards of her mom makes Dawn less interesting compared to the other 2 girls. Of course, that doesn't make her Joanna's puppet, because throughout her journey, Dawn gets more stronger and more independent. But she always has her mom in mind as well, and she always tries her best to live to the expectations of Joanna. That's why she always takes her mom's ribbon with her, so that she'll never forget that she's doing all this so that one day she will be like her mom. Also, since Joanna was a pro in the past, that gave Dawn a starting boost of confidence in her abilities, so that in the end, Dawn had nothing else to do but to only bond with Pokemon and to learn new tricks. Of course, she had numerous problems throughout her journey, and she always doubted herself in some situations. But in the end, her one goal of being like her mom always cheered her up. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know, I just don't like that purpose. But she never had to develop any confidence because she already had that since the start of her journey. That's why among the 3 girls, she has the least interesting goals despite having a lot of determination. At number 2 of the best POKEGIRL goals, we have our lovely girl Serena. Like I said before, I'm not judging the girls because of looks or character, but solely because of her goals. And that's where, in my opinion, Serena shines the most. First of all, yes, among all the girls, she needed the longest time to decide a goal, but in my opinion, this makes her more realistic and more human compared to the others, because deciding a long life goal is something really hard, which needs more time to think of. Also, to follow her passion, she not only rejected her mom's wish of Serena becoming a professional Pokemon racer, but she also was able to convince her mother Grace to support her. And after all those obstacles, she finally had a goal, and her character development was insane. I can proudly say that her development skyrocketed, and in my opinion, Serena has the second biggest growth among all the girls when it comes to character. She became more confident in herself and her Pokemon. She learned how to take responsibilities for mistakes and failures, and thanks to those mistakes, she also learned to improve more and more. So number 2 goes to Serena, which in the end, last but not least, leads to the number 1. The best goal among all the girls has to go to May. And I will try my best to explain why. Every girl before and after May grew up with Pokemon and loved Pokemon. But May actually started her journey and her goal despite hating Pokemon. She wanted to be a Pokemon trainer only so that she would be able to travel around the world. But then, after discovering the world of Pokemon coordinating, she immediately changed in a huge way. She started to care and love Pokemon. Her battling skills improved, and the more she traveled alongside her Pokemon and Ash, the more confidence she built. In my opinion, May is the perfect balance of Dawn and Serena. Like Dawn, she was able to improve constantly, and just like Serena, she had to build up more confidence. Also, just like Serena, there were expectations towards May because, of course, her father is the Paddlebrook gym leader, and therefore people expected her to follow her dad's footsteps. But she didn't do that and instead followed her own desire. But unlike the other 2, May was able to turn her character upside down by loving Pokemon instead of hating them. And alongside that progress of starting to love Pokemon, she also was able to grow so much that she has the equal amount of skills like Dawn and also surpassed the amount of character development compared to Serena. That's why, without a doubt, May has the best goal of all POKEGIRLs. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this little discussion video. Really sorry for the late uploads. I really try my best to upload constantly, but yeah, school is hard. But see you guys in the comment section down below, like always. Bye guys!